For this project, we're going to build a tribute page. Here's what my tribute page looks like. You can see it's a tribute to Dr. Norman Borlaug, who is someone who has inspired me a tremendous amount. He is a geneticist and agricultural researcher who, during the 40s, 50s, and 60s, pioneered a lot of innovations in increasing wheat yield, which ultimately helped us produce enough food to prevent several mass starvations that would have happened if we hadn't had all those additional crops. So he's often called the man who saved a billion lives. You can see I have this image here of him. I have a caption, and this is all put in a Bootstrap thumbnail. Actually, this entire page is just Bootstrap. Stock Bootstrap. I've made no custom CSS. And you can see a timeline of Dr. Borlaug's life, which is an unordered list with some bold in here for some of the elements. And I've got this nice poll quote by the Prime Minister of India about Borlaug. And finally, I have a link to his Wikipedia entry. So let's take a look real quick at the rules for building this challenge. Rule number 1, don't look at the example project's code, figure it out for yourself. Very important. Rule number 2, fulfill the below user stories using whichever libraries and APIs you need, and give it your own personal style. So the first user story is, I can view a tribute page with an image and text. Keep in mind, this tribute can be literally for anyone. It could be for your child, it could be for your great-grandfather who fought in the war, it could be for a famous celebrity that you really like, anyone. The second user story is, I can click on a link that will take me to an external website with further information on a topic. So you'll want to use the read, search, ask methodology if you get stuck on anything. And when you're finished, just click I've completed this challenge and include the link to your project in the modal that pops up, and then you can move on. If you want to get some feedback on your project, you can go to the code review chat room. Very quickly, before you get started, I just want to show you one quick thing. So normally I said rule number 1, don't look at the example code. I'm going to show you the example code just this once, just because I need to show you something important about CodePen. So CodePen will normally override any anchor tags. So when you put an anchor tag in here, be sure to use this code target blank in the anchor tag. So you'll have the href and you'll have target blank. And what target blank does is it forces the browser to open a new tab. So again, if you look here, when I click the Wikipedia entry, it opens a new tab. Otherwise, it will not follow links because CodePen just overrides that for security reasons. Also, you'll note again that this is a completely HTML project. There's no CSS or JavaScript. There's just this one line of CSS actually, which just takes the margin down a little bit, which is common when you use Bootstrap to use something like this to kind of force it down, because they assume that you're going to have like a navigation bar or something up here. And of course, it's stock Bootstrap. I loaded Bootstrap in using the Quick Add button. So have fun with this challenge and good luck.